In the long river of fate, wealth seems to have mysterious traces. People often say that when you are destined to be rich, you will chase after someone, but one thing is crucial, that is, you cannot be lazy. Let's listen to a story. A long time ago, there was a rich man named Lee, whose family was extremely wealthy. I have a child in my old age and I love the child very much. I am afraid it will melt when I hold it in my mouth, and I am afraid it will fall when I hold it in my hands. Children and babies are spoiled, and cannot pick up their shoulders or lift their hands. There is a fortune teller in the village who is known as Sun Banxian. The fortune teller is accurate, so the rich man invited him to his home to tell fortunes for his child. According to the birth date and horoscope, it is amazing. The child will make a fortune when he is 30 years old. When he was rich and noble, the rich man put the hexagram in his purse and gave it to his child, and told him not to forget the fact that he would make money at the age of 30. Time flies, and more than 10 years have passed. The child becomes a family and the two elders die. A few years later, the treasure left by their parents was squandered, and the couple lived in a dilapidated temple to make a living by praying. But the couple was kind-hearted and gave the meal they asked for to Master Tu first and then eat it himself. One night, Li Fugui dreamed that the landlord said he would give him a bow and arrow. Wherever he shot, he would dig 3 feet of the ground. There were gold, silver and treasures in the ground. Li Fugui woke up and thought that he was too tired to dig the ground, so he started to cry. At this time, a county magistrate passed by and asked the reason. Li Fugui told him what happened in his dream. The county magistrate wanted to seize the treasure and proposed to exchange it to let Li Fugui become an official. Li Fugui felt it was too tiring to be an official and refused. The county magistrate left helplessly, and Li Fugui thought of a trick, shooting arrows towards the sky, thinking that silver would fall from the sky, and the arrow fell on the gourd. He thought there was treasure in the gourd, but he opened it but only had a note, saying that the emperor was afraid of taking the silver. As an official, he is afraid of being promoted to the court, so he will give you a gourd. In this way, Li Fugui still begs for food. When he was 19, he was ill and dying. Instruct your wife to bury the fortune teller with him. Go to the underworld to sue Sun Banxian. His wife follows Li Fugui, who came to the king of hell to complain. The king of hell captures Sun Banxian. Sun Banxian said that he never made any mistake in fortune telling. Maybe the birth date is wrong. After investigation, it was correct. I'll find a little devil again. The little devil said he had this money. I thought Li Fugui was going to do business. I couldn't find anyone and thought he went to Wenqing, so I handed it over to Wenqing. Black and white impermanence brings Li Fugui to find Wenqing. Wenqing said that no one was seen in the scientific examination every year. I thought he had never handed over the silver to the official emperor. Go to the Guandi temple again. Jukang said that Li Fugui would not be seen without exams. Leave the money to the stone shop. When I arrived at the stone shop, I said that I couldn't find Li Fugui at the 360 line. Nowhere to give money. Had to give it to Master Tudi. The king of hell summoned the lord of land. The land is so painful. This guy is too lazy. Archery is afraid of digging the ground. Being an official is afraid of being promoted to the court. Not even willing to sweep the floor. I really can't give it to him. The king of hell sighed. This person is so lazy that the gods can do nothing. This story reminds us that even if there is wealth in our lives, laziness will let wealth slip away. Only hard work can grasp the gift of fate.